everybody
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going, and we are underway in upstate New York. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Yo, who's tuned in here? Don't lie, Lewis. Slime's not good for you.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
What's up, Lewis?
Three there on the first play of the
Are you sad you can't watch the Bills tomorrow?
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, the one things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the 27, Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is
Did they announce a punishment yet for the Titans or no? I didn't see anything. Yeah, I don't like that.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent
I thought they'd have some type of punishment handed down by now. I'm going to try. I've been on a little bit of a downward slope these last couple games, so I got to get it back here.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
The ball carrier.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, with only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. The ball comes out.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
I think I blew that. I think I had someone open. I think I missed him. I think I waited too long when the window closed.
Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt.
Take the field goal, though. Take a free 3-0 lead to start the game.
And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll move the chains. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now it's Valdez-Scantling on the end around. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
A gain of
I think the reason that this play is
Boy,
so
you gotta
successful
make
is
that
not
tackle.
just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Aaron Jones.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Jones again.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing is Rodgers. And that's complete to Lewis. And he will have the first down before
I'm not there for that pick.
3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I guess I'm a little behind that.
Rodgers going to throw. This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From
I guess run.
Out, and the Packers have taken the lead.
Mason Crosby.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
What else is up, Lewis? What's new with you?
What's
going on, Lewis?
And off it goes.
You gonna be able to watch the game on Tuesday? You get out of work early, don't you, or no? I don't know what time you get out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field
You
goal
go in at
last time,
7:30 in the
see
morning?
what they can get here. At least they got
What
points
time do you
out
get
of
out,
the
though?
last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The game starts at 7. I'll be counting the cash offers at 7 o'clock, so.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
On the ball, Dawson Knox.
There, he could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen out of the backfield. It's T.J. Yeldon. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
There you go, that's nice.
We remind
Whatever.
you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 30.
I'm going to show you, man.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 65 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it.
I was a little worried there.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it. Because to me, it was stacked up for a run situation. Strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air. And what a result. Big-time play.
And no return on this one.
I'd almost rather not have that though. Like I scored too quick because now he's got time and timeouts. But
at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
CD, I want to sneak in a little NFC East talk here. I don't know what to make of this division. Through 4 weeks, they are a combined 3-12-1. The Eagles would actually be the division champs right now at 1-2-1. Washington and Dallas 1-3. The Giants certainly not out of it, even though CD they're 0-4 right now.
Yeah, this is unbelievable when you think about it. And if we were talking soccer, we'd be talking relegation, wouldn't we? All right, so would this division even exist next year? But there is potential there. The Eagles came alive with a big win on Sunday Night Football, beating San Francisco in San Francisco. Washington, they're trying to hang
come
in there
on,
the way
Tre'Davious, you're
Boston
supposed to be able to knock that out.
should be the team. They've got to fix their defense. And the Giants, they may be 0-4. They're going to fight hard, but I don't think they're contenders in this division.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. First down on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd and inches at the 21-yard line.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Mercedes Lewis.
Rodgers again now. This will be caught inside the 10.
Rodgers.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their
And I thought you'd like that.
as they'll stop it with just over 40
Not
seconds
you,
to
Lewis.
go in the first
Mercedes
half.
Lewis. Shit.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Yeah, I know.
Green Bay.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have retaken the lead.
Crosby for the extra point.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Looking up at the lights, and he muffs it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive? He's got a man. Complete.
Oh my gosh.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Buffalo Bills.
Allen now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Allen. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
All right, let's see. I thought I had a touchdown on one of those plays there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasis.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Back at the 16-yard.
Man, he got in there
I
so quickly.
thought I got rid of it in
The
time.
offense have done to adjust and account for that.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you
Illegal
clean.
contact.
In that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this.
I'm going to take less yards, and I'm going to take the first down.
And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel.
Against that sack. Pretty.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Zach Moss, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year a season ago.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Right back to Moss. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. But if they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs as his guys are able to regain the lead. We often laugh at
sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead. And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Now Allen again. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked. Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
That's my fault. I actually had a running lane. I should have just ran it right in. I was a little too late noticing it.
To the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Now look out.
God, I never get fumbles. Holy crap.
To get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Oh, and then I deflect away an interception. Man.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like
Tremaine's right there.
4th down. Well done.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
Come on. He gets that between 2 people.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
The Packer first down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Scantling. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And no, it's incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first.
I said no.
Excellent field position.
Is a turnover on downs.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. Tyler Lancaster on the tackle.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers.
That's what I don't like. I just need more speed. I wish I had more speed, these guys.
Offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Come on, Dustin Knox.
Physical play on the
You got body position on him there.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Firing quickly is Allen, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out, and the Bills will extend their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
No problem there on the extra point.
That pretty much takes care of this one.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
I say pretty much because he still got his timeouts.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Rodgers now on first down. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bills' 27-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers over the middle.
I should have been a catch. I don't know why he dropped that.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is in. Complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to get the football back.
That's game. He can call his timeouts if he wants, but there's really no point.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Good game, homie. Oh,
Now the Packers going to go ahead.
I guess it's not game over yet. He wants the ball back. That's fine.
As he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally brought down at the 43. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. A little bit of a breakdown there defensively, and the RPO turns into a big chunk play.
And when you think about running offense, the word comes to mind, assignments, right? Because you have to carry those out. But you have to play assignment football on defense, too, against a team that runs these RPOs because everyone has to be in the right place. Who's got the quarterback? Who's got the running back? Who's covering the receivers? This one worked quite well on that play.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages.
Lord have mercy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown.
Get your money, Dougie.
And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Williams now on the return. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The
Thanks,
Packers
Lewis.
take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got back.
Why is it charging slowly? There we go.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of
Do people who
introductions to
aren't
an NFL
fans of the
game, and
Chiefs
that was
get sick
in
of using the
evidence a moment
Chiefs?
ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name
Like, I
it.
don't get sick
This
using the
crowd is
Bills, but
ready.
that's because that's my
You
favorite
guys
team.
get set to match up with the Buffalo
Like, year
Bills.
after year, people just use the same teams. The team that they think is the best team. I wonder if they get sick of it. Last year was the Cowboys at the start, and they turned into the Rams for a little bit. I don't know. I mean, if people are using different teams, that's cool. I used to use different teams all the time until the Bills got actually kind of good. But I just wonder if they just use the same team.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run here with Singletary. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. And now they'll throw with Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's a
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
On the play.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Quick throw here by Allen complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Chiefs nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
There, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. It's caught at the 10.
I fucked that
He
up.
will take it on in for a Chiefs
I
touchdown.
knew he was going deep there, and I didn't send him to the blue strike.
56 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And his kick is good.
That ties the game at 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
They run with a rookie from Utah. This is Zach Moss. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Ben Neiman on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 36, Allen rolling to his right. This will be caught inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe you can pay things off after a big effort.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Allen going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Down and goal from the 5-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run. Here's Moss. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Let's think here. You're still just in the 2nd quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show me I have a little confidence in them, and letting the offense know, nice drive. Come back next time. We'll go get 6 then, but for now, we'll take the 3.
They'll go with a big back, Yeldon, and he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Bills have taken the lead.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
14.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
The kickoff for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Jerry Hughes on the stop. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
The 26-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 17-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. They go play action. Now Mahomes. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's fourth down.
They really had
a drive
going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Out of the backfield, it's T.J. Yeldon. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Not the kind of game that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
How precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
That's good.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
32-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
25-yard line.
Yo, I can't hear you. For some reason, nothing comes through my speakers this year. So I don't know why, but if you want to talk, you gotta send me a message. I don't know why it works like that this year for me, but people can hear me, but I can't hear anybody else. So I don't know why.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Allen to throw. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here.
Good game.
It got his man.
I should have played back. I would have had the pick. He got hit.
23-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 59 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line. score.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win it.
I have him. I just throw it now. He's using with
but to win a close one like this,
I threw it. I waited too long.
We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you
was
have to deal
terrible.
with in the playoffs.
Bad.
This was that type of a game.
I'm not even excited over the 3 on. Like, does this really give you any good?
Because it's the South. It's stupid. Ugh. Yo, who's watching? What's going on? What's up, man? What's going on?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Buffalo Bills.
Kick off for Buffalo.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
All right.
First and 10. Here's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And his first pass is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
There you go. Waiting for the game tomorrow. I wish they would have played tonight because there's college football on today, but I'm not a huge college football fan, so.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And that'll be incomplete.
That was like the worst animation. It was like barely touched his fingers, and I went for a hit stick. I mean, I touched him, but I didn't hit him, and he barely dropped it. That was really strange.
They love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On play action, Wentz. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for touchdown right here out of the gate.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Tonight I won one and I lost one.
Well, that's how you take advantage
so
of an
far.
early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on
I lost one of the Chiefs.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
I won one
On
against.
the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
I'll actually take the delay game here. I don't remember who I beat. Is that bad? It was 2 games ago, and I can't remember who I beat. My short-term memory is the worst. I can't remember shit. I have great long-term memory, though. Who did I beat? First game.
Now slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20.
That's bad that I don't remember that.
And it's 7-0.
It was literally like an hour ago. I can't remember who I played.
Bills 7, Eagles nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Ah, jeez. The Rams 2 games ago?
He's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Fights through, and now a crease. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Seahawks? No. I don't think it was the Seahawks.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be back to
That's really bad that I can't remember.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to.
It might have been Green Bay. I've been playing Green Bay a lot this year.
Play action. Now Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. Now a first and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Wentz. And this is caught in the zone by Jalen Reagor. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Reagor there to make the grab.
It was Green Bay?
And the Eagles are within an extra point.
You sure?
It's up.
Yeah, I was home. I think you're right. I think it was Green Bay.
First quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
I'm going to agree with you. I think it was Green Bay. Yeah, it was. It was, because he had Devontae Adams. I know. I remember now. Tre'Davious White dropped a pick in the end zone. I still won, but that would have been helpful. I wonder how they determine who's going to be the home team. Is it just 50-50 chance? Or is it whoever's been searching longer? I wish I knew. I don't really care as long as I wish I knew. That'd be kind of cool if I told you.
You feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First down.
I usually win games if I don't throw picks.
7-7, our score after 1.
Score tied.
But if I throw a pick, one single pick, it really hurts me sometimes. Sometimes I can throw 4 picks and win still, but a lot of it to me is interceptions. Making good decisions, not throwing interceptions, which I guess is a good key for real life too.
A quick throw taken in by Davis.
Oh man, I had 2 blockers.
Out across midfield down to the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Throwing on first down, but this one was
we're just covered up.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Allen going deep for Diggs.
I shouldn't have tried that. I never throw that there.
Picked off at the 17.
See, that's exactly what I mean. Like, I picked 16 to start the game, and I don't know why I'm throwing that. I know he's going to go back there and lurk that. I know he ain't going to let me have that. And I still tried to force it in there.
That's a normal situation.
That's just bad decision making.
Try and spread the field sometimes. There's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Luckily, he just didn't throw that away, so I got the ball back now.
Right-handed quarterback, a rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Sacked by Brandon.
Going for the big play.
Since he entered the league in 2010.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
First down, Buffalo.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And with that, let's look ahead to Week 5, Charles. Some of the big games coming up as we continue into October. Starts with a good one Thursday night, 3-1 Bucks, the 3-1 Chicago Bears. That's Brady versus Foles. I'm sure we'll hear plenty about that. And then Indianapolis and Cleveland, one of those teams, Charles, is going to be 4-1. What else do you have on the docket?
Yeah, well, don't forget Minnesota. They're coming off their first win. They go
I'm outside the pocket?
4-0, and that's a Sunday nighter.
Wow.
And then the Chargers at New Orleans on Monday night. I think Justin Herbert having to face Tom Brady and Drew Brees in back-to-back weeks, not something you would dial up. But this kid seems
I thought I was outside the pocket there.
He's played well despite the fact the Chargers have struggled with their record.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his man in stride.
First down.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. You got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the Bills' first down.
Allen now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Come on,
you know
man.
what I want to do? Let's take a look
There's
at
the
some
ball.
of the leaders right now around the National Football League, because some impressive numbers. Although the Cowboys are struggling, Dak Prescott,
He was already in the animation and then dropped the ball.
He's on pace right now for better than 6,700. Russell Wilson, we know how well he's playing. 16 passing touchdowns. That's on a record pace. Rushing-wise, Dalvin Cook, 424 yards. He also leads the league with 6 touchdowns. Had a huge game against the Texans in Week 4. And then, yes, we have to talk receivers, too, don't we, CD?
We certainly do. How about DeAndre Hopkins leads the league with 39 catches. A nice move for him to Arizona. In terms of yardage, you got 3 guys over 400 yards in a tight bunch. Stephon Diggs, DK Metcalf on top of 403. Amari Cooper just 2 yards back, and Hopkins just 6 yards back. So what we're finding is that offense is really going crazy here in the early going in the NFL. Take a look at the holding calls across the league, partner. They're way down. I think that's promoting offensive football.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Allen. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Buffalo.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Stephon Diggs.
On the 15. Let's see what I
Darius Slay on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Allen finding Brown for a Bills first down.
Timeout still.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Tyler Bass to kick off for
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
He's on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this throw incomplete.
That was risky. I don't know why he did that there. I just wasn't in good position. Otherwise, that could have been a pick too.
We'll have plenty more to see.
We're throwing it down the field anymore.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
And he's into the clear. The 30. 10, 5, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Zach Moss, 69 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half.
I'm gonna probably play all day tomorrow because the Bills aren't playing because of the Titans. Titans can't keep the COVID away, so I'll probably put Red Zone on my phone to see what's going on. But I'll probably play all day tomorrow. I really don't have any plans now for tomorrow.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that'll bring up second down. And with that, we want to remind you, it takes all of us to fight cancer. That's why the NFL and the American Cancer Society teamed up to create Crucial Catch.
They've been working together for over a decade, and you can join the fight. Get screened today. Visit NFL.com/crucial catch. And that, Charles, obviously a very worthy endeavor.
No doubt about it. Everybody that I know, probably everyone you know, affected in some way or some form. Everyone wants to support this cause.
This pass complete, wins to Ertz. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Miles Sanders.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On play action, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his
Oh my
legs.
gosh. I should have lit him up.
To me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now Wentz.
I like watching.
Give me the pig.
Wentz is intercepted yet again. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And a big turnover there.
Good game, homie. He was ranked 68. It's on a 7-game losing streak. I mean, he's got a lot of wins, I guess, but there's some people who are only in the top 100 because they play a lot of games. And he's not, that guy wasn't bad, but he's making bad decisions. I'm actually super tired all of a sudden, so I'll probably just play tomorrow. I'm like ready to fall asleep. Man, I don't know if it's the light, I don't know what it is, but maybe I'm just tired. I'm old, but hopefully I'll be on a lot tomorrow. I'm hoping I'm just gonna probably just play all day. I don't know why not. There's no bills, so I don't really have to pay attention to any of my games. So I'll probably just set my fantasy lineups. Just play Madden. Why not? I could use a day like that. I'm only ranked 560. I could use a day trying to get back to where I need to be. Maybe gain 100 spots or so. Only averaging 6.2 games a day. So if I put up like 8 games tomorrow, that'd be nice. Maybe more. Maybe I'll put up more than that. Who knows? 261 wins. So he's got almost 115 more wins than me.